The King Shark is one of the members of the Suicide Squad that will have its first appearance on the big screen. Despite being a character known by a large part of the public, few know of his origin. One of the reasons is the number of different origins that devours had over the years. Created by writer Carl Kessel and illustrator Tom Grummett. The idea was to create a beast with bloodthirsty desires and driven by violence. Despite naturally linking the King Shark to Aquaman, the villain's first appearance was against Superboy, in Superboy magazine number 0 in 1994. Where he shows Nanu, the King Shark, being rescued by a gang in the jail, but the villain attacks and kills his comrades as soon as he realizes he was free. Only in number 9 of Superboy magazine is he defeated by the protagonist. In this villain phase, there was a legend that Nano was the son of a shark god with a Hawaiian woman, but this story was never confirmed by DC. The King Shark was not long in jail. Amanda Waller summoned him to join the Suicide Squad on a mission in the depths of the sea, where he would help his enemy, Superboy. Nano felt good on the team of villains, and he was dedicated to fulfilling the mission. When one of the members tried to betray the team, the King Shark didn't think twice and killed him. Of course, Amanda Waller didn't risk taking a villain's word, and around the King Shark were explosives that would explode on command from the Suicide Squad leader if he didn't do as she was told. To destroy the laboratory in the depths of the sea, which is their mission, Knockout, another member of the Suicide Squad, sets off the explosives that were around Nano. Everyone expected the King Shark to die, but he survived and hid waiting for the right time to fight back this attack. In addition to the Suicide Squad, King Shark was a member of the Legion of Villains requested by Manchester Black to kill Superman. He then went to Metropolis and attacked Jimmy Olsen. Superman quickly defeated Nano. In a few moments the King Shark no longer had any of the teeth, which would grow back with time. After the Legion of Villains, he was recruited into Alexander Luthor's secret society of supervillains, and was one of many sent to attack Atlantis. During the battle, he killed Neptune Perkins. After the Great Saga Crises in Infinite Earths, the origin story gets a little complicated. The King Shark had the help of young Arthur Curry to save himself from a situation that seemed fatal to him. After this event, the King Shark becomes Arthur's helper to become the Aquaman. After a long time we found out that the King Shark had planned to approach Arthur Curry to gain trust, and then betray him after he became the Aquaman so that Nano, and not Arthur Curry, would have the trident of the Lord of the Seas. What he didn't expect was to create a bond of friendship, loyalty and trust with Aquaman, so the King Shark chose to distance himself from the Lord of the Seas to not face him. In the major reboot of the publisher, Os Novos 52, the devours had its origins altered. He is now the son of the Hawaiian god, Kamo. Amanda Waller kidnapped Nano as a puppy and accelerated her growth in the lab. He had daily training to become a deadly weapon for the Suicide Squad. After several successful missions, the King Shark managed to escape and went to live in Atlantis, where he became an underwater mobster, controlling the poorest region of Atlantis. Aquaman once needed help to get a usurper from his throne, and knowing the strength of the King Shark, he sought him out. They partnered and regained the throne of Atlantis. King Shark in return demanded improvements for the more remote residents of the city, and Aquaman agreed to help the less fortunate citizens. In Flashpoint's alternate timeline, King Shark was like a strongman in a freak show at Haley's Circus. When Haley's Circus is attacked by Amazons, King Shark is killed while trying to save Dr. Fate. The King Shark has some abilities that make it a formidable ally or a terrifying enemy. It has a fast regenerative process, where it can recover even severed limbs. Its thick skin protects it from firearms, and in addition to having an extremely strong bite and strength to lift up to 55 tons of weight. In the sea his abilities still increase, and few super beings have his swimming speed. The King Shark in James Gunn's Suicide Squad. We don't know a lot about this character in the movie. What we can see in the trailer is what personality his character is in his most recent comic or animation appearances. He talks more and appears to be less violent than his first appearances, and looks more charismatic than frightening. He very much resembles the Groot of the Guardians of the Galaxy, who was also directed and adapted by James Gunn. Another similarity between the characters are their interpreters. Vin Diesel is the voice of Groot and the voice of Shark Ray is star Sylvester Stallone. Another character to win fans in this long-awaited Suicide Squad movie by James Gunn.